so we got the Quilter Superblock US, which we've sold quite a few of already. They've definitely been very popular. 3 different Fender voicings, Fender style voicings in there, 57, 61, and 65. Tweed, blonde, black. The tweed being a little bit more rootsy, gritty sounding. The blonde being a little bit more mid-forward. And the black one being a little bit more fuller and more highs and lows.
Now, were you playing through a cabinet there, or were you playing through a powered speaker?
So that's through a cabinet right now. With the volume up, I don't know, not that high, but this is rated at 25 tube watts.
Okay.
So it is loud. And what I was just getting out of it is trying to see what the volume, trying to do, clean up the sound with the guitar, with the volume, and then turn it, then full gain, and have it react that way. Turn the gain up even more.
Wow.
So it really does react, and it is loud. Like, I mean, they say 25 watts too. Let's turn the volume up there.
And then if you don't have a cabinet, you could go with the line out into any powered speaker or even a PA, I suppose.
Right. So I'll flip it over to 65 because it's going to have slightly different breakups. And a little darker there, so you can always tweak it. Maybe put the bright switch on there. Kill some of that. Yeah, so most people have been showing in the videos about a direct line into recording with the line out. But we just hooked it up to a powered PA cabinet here. So what you can do it 2 ways. If you want to use it sort of like a pedal, you can actually put it on standby. And obviously there's nothing coming out when it's on standby to the cabinet. But if I turn the powered speaker on, whenever it comes on,
there we go.
Essentially, it sounds like you've thrown a mic in front of the speaker. Obviously, it's going to sound different than the cabinet. This cabinet's open back. It's different speakers in it. It's a guitar speaker cabinet as opposed to a full range. So it is going to sound different, but it definitely does not sound like you've taken like a preamp pedal and gone directly into the board. The speaker simulation definitely works really well.
What a cool unit to have, too, if you were doing a gig and maybe you need a backup amplifier in case your amp went down. And literally, you could put that in the pouch of a gig bag, and you have an amplifier you could essentially hook up to the PA or a powered speaker, and you're good. I mean, you can play the whole show that way. So
yeah. I mean, but then again, depending on the show, like maybe if you were outside at a bigger show, you might not get away with the 25 watts into the speaker cabinet because outside the sound just goes.
Sure.
And you sometimes want a little bit more power than that, depending on the band, obviously. A club gig, for sure, you could get away with it.
Yeah.
And then, of course, it will work if you're deciding to go direct, but then you have a speaker cabinet on stage.
Sure.
It will work sending the
simultaneously.
line there.
Yeah.
So now you got the PA going on, and the speaker cabinet.
Well, that's the number one question we get asked about Quilter over and over and over again because they're smaller. Everyone doesn't believe how loud they are or the wattage. And honestly, you know, if they make a speaker an amp that's 100 or 200 watts, it's loud. It's not, people think because it's a small package, it's not going to work for them. But honestly, they sound great. They're loud enough, and they're one of the best made amps around right now.
And then again, the 25 watts is if you're using the power supply that comes with it.
Sure.
But if you want to use as a pedal, literally as a preamp pedal, and go direct, or just as a preamp into a clean amp or something else, you can just run a Boss style power supply, 9-volt power supply off of that, and run as a preamp pedal or a direct pedal or a direct source or whatever you want to say there.
Many different. That's the best thing about Quilter. They give you a lot of options. So anyway, we got these right now. It's on our website too, www.gearmusic.com.
And we have the UK version as well.
Yep, we have the UK version, which gives you a whole bunch of different tones. So check it out on our website. Appreciate it. We'll see you soon.